most importantly, don't try to be someone that you are not, because at the end of the day, there will always, always, always be someone out there who will love you for who you are, just the way you are.
Yo, what is going on, Warband? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video, and on today's show, we've got a video suggestion through the Patreon titled 15 Secrets on How to Get a Man to Marry You. But before we crack into it, guys, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe on your way in. Come and join the Discord if you haven't already. And if you'd like to see some extra videos, come and join the Patreon. That's a great way to support the channel. But let's crack on with the video.
Being independent helps build mutual respect for one another when you are in a relationship. And I can't tell you how important it is to have your own life and your own interests outside of that relationship that are not tied to that relationship, because it will make you happy, it'll make you feel content, and help facilitate self-growth outside of that relationship. So when I first met Vlad, my husband, I had a bunch of my own things going on. I had my own group of friends, I had my own extracurricular activities. So I was a competitive Latin dancer at the time. I was singing, I was dancing.
Okay, all of this is fine. It's all well and good. This advice is fantastic, right? But consider this, guys. When a girl is attracted to you, when a girl really likes you, her hobbies, her interests, her friends, you know what happens to them? They just melt away to the background. If you ask a girl who really likes you, hey, do you wanna hang out? Do you wanna come on over? She will drop everything to come and see you. You see what I mean? Like, guys, if you're dating a girl, okay, and like, again, this isn't a pleasant thing to say, okay, but if you're dating a girl and she's got like all these different hobbies, she's got all these friends, she's always out of the house, I mean, like, she's 80% of like a lot of her time is not spent interested in trying to be with you. You're not really dating someone who likes you. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you were dating a girl who liked you, who like genuinely had desire for you, man, she'd be trying to hang out with you all the time. You get what I'm saying? So this advice is actually really useful for men. See, having hobbies, having things that entertain yourself. This advice is useful to men because men become more attractive with these attributes with these things that draw them away from women, right? Because women are interested in things that they can't have, so it's far more useful for men to have hobbies, right?
I had a bunch of different hobbies and things that I was interested in doing that were outside of my relationship with my husband. He wasn't my husband back then. He was my boyfriend back then. That would be kind of weird if I was married at 14, at least in Canada. And for me personally, having that life outside of my relationship, having my Latin dancing career to focus on, gave me that.
I don't know what Latin dancing is, but okay.
Feeling of independence, and gave me that feeling of meaning outside of the relationship. So if that relationship happened to not work out for some reason, I wouldn't feel like I would have lost everything. So that's
yeah, because it's not about putting your eggs in one basket, right? It's not about investing into one person. It's about making sure, hey, if this, I gotta be ready to pack my bags at a moment's notice. You feel me? See, this guys, love is not a thing, like, in my opinion, okay, this is my subjective opinion, love is not a thing that really, it's not what we think it is, boys. It really isn't. It's not all it cracked up to be. See, this woman would say that she loves her husband, and yet she has these preparations for, she had these, like, hobbies and stuff for preparation for if he left, everything would be cool. You see, love isn't about making things ready to go for when love fails. That's just my opinion, but whatever, man.
That's why I think it is so important to be independent and do the things that make you happy and not put all of your energy into only the relationship.
Guys, I'm just gonna play that back one more time for the boys in the back, alright? Are you ready?
Not work out for some reason, I wouldn't feel like I would have lost everything. So
Here we
that's
go.
why I think it is so important to be independent and do the things that make you happy and not put all of your energy into only the relationship.
So another word for that might be hedonism, for example. Okay.
My fourth tip is another really important secret in having a long-term successful relationship,
Oh, here we
and
go,
that
boys.
is to find happiness within yourself. The worst thing that you can do is
Okay, I've had enough of this, like inside yourself, all this woo-woo. I'm just gonna quickly just. I'm incredibly tired, boys. I just woke up. We're about to head to the gym, get that pre-workout in. But listen, can we talk about inner happiness? When your Instagram is, guys, people who are happy with themselves, um, don't need to try and just display it 24/7 to other people. Okay, and again, I'm not trying to bully this person. But like, if we just take a look at these images, I mean, does this look like someone who is content with themselves, or does this look like someone who feels the need to share how content, quote unquote, they are with other people? You see, what this is it's a signal to other women and men. It's like, hey, look at my life. I'm quite successful. I mean, you have to pose for these photos, right? And again, like, this kind of stuff is much more beneficial when a man does it. Okay, so if a man were to make an Instagram that looked like this, minus the kid, I would say, um, you would find yourself becoming much more attractive to the other gender. But I look at this and I'm like, man, this is a sketchy investment. You see, like, I mean, yeah, I think I've made my point there. Let's continue.
is depend on something or someone to bring happiness into your life, because whenever you are looking for happiness outside of your relationship, that happiness is only temporary. If you're depending on someone to make you happy, or you're depending on materialistic things to make you happy,
I really think she just contradicted herself, but okay.
or other external factors to make you happy, those are only going to last for a little bit of amount of time, because you have to understand that, for example, if you're depending on someone to make you happy, that comes with the assumption that that person will always be in a positive mood, will always know exactly what to do to make you happy, will always have a good energy about them. And
Okay, this is actually, boys, hold in your laughter. Okay, hold in the laughs. This is actually some good advice, but what it comes down to is are you practicing what you're preaching? Okay, so are you secure in yourself? To me, this background suggests otherwise. Okay, the makeup suggests otherwise. Now, guys, I'm an advocate for, if you're wanting to attract girls, I think that theatrics are necessary. I think that they are quite useful to have an edge to you. Okay, um, I really do believe that. So a lot of the things that she's doing, I think, hey, if you were a man, they would be a lot more effective. For example, being independent, having an Instagram that shows off your active lifestyle, again, minus the kid, and how you like to, you got a sense of fashion going on, your own unique style. I think those things are very beneficial to men. But and they can be applicable to women, right? Which is this chat about happiness. But again, it's a matter of, are you practicing what you're preaching? And the answer, I think, is no. Okay, because looking, and most people are not secure in themselves, guys, especially girls, and especially ones that wear this level of makeup and whatever this particular garment is called. I don't know what this is, guys. I really don't. So look, advice, guys, you should you should really take it from people who, like, for instance, I would recommend taking advice from people in real life who look like you want to look. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going after something, if you want a lot of money, don't be taking advice from people who work a 20K a year job. You feel me? Let's continue.
that is not the case. Everyone is human. We have our good days, we have our bad days. So if you're depending on someone to make you happy when that person is having a bad day, you're not going to be getting happiness from that person. You're going to resent that person for not making you happy, and that person is going to resent you for having that expectation. In my opinion, the best things you can do to make yourself happy from the inside is to be present in the moment, to be content with everything that you already have, to not compare yourself to other people, and just enjoy life to the fullest and be
Yeah, not compare yourself to other people. Hey, something really interesting I find about this video, guys, and this is something that I should have mentioned at the start, really. But the title is 15 Secrets on How to Get a Man to Marry You. Have you guys noticed at any point in the video, we've been playing it for a few minutes now, and she's gone over a few different points, right? Have you noticed anywhere? This is the start of the video, by the way, so you would think that maybe your most important points would be at the start. Nowhere in this video yet have we talked about what a man might want in a relationship. You guys notice how, like, whenever men on this side of the internet, we talk about, like, okay, look, if you're wanting to run the risk of, like, being in a serious relationship, here are the things that will attract women because women like these things in a man. We're not just talking about how to attract a woman and just not mentioning the woman at all. You feel me? It just doesn't make sense. Like, you're not going to get the result you want. This is like trying to enter a trade with someone and you're like, hey, I've got nothing. I've got nothing in my hands. And they're just expecting a guy to take them. And the advice at the start was really quite as disgusting as it gets. You know what I mean? As damaged as you are, as terrible as you are, there will always be a man to pick up the pieces. And you know what? I hope none of my viewers are there to pick up the pieces, guys, because you deserve better. All right, we're going to leave today's video there, boys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on your way out, boys. I will probably leave today's question in the comments, so be sure to check that out. Leave your thoughts, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace, guys. Yo, boys, it's Taylor here. I just want to say thank you if you've made it to the end of the video, and if you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe on your way out, join the Discord, and check out the Patreon link in the description. See you boys in the next one.
Talking too much in the gum and they're missing it. I had to put myself together, we